mercy. I was looking for a message. I kept 5 shots loaded. One for every mistake I didn't regret. When the engine roared, so did the ghost. And when the city blinked, I didn't.
The car was borrowed, the pain wasn't. My hands gripped the wheel like it was my last promise. Neon lights smeared across the windshield, slicing my memory into color scars. They were behind me. 2 bikes, 1 van, guns ready. I didn't check the mirror, I already knew what followed me. Sirens killing him, I wasn't running from them. I was driving toward my past and I had 5 reasons to pull over and end it. The tunnel opened like a throat, waiting to swallow me whole. Every echo became a warning. They fired first, bullet screamed past the rear glass. I didn't flinch, I just shifted gears and whispered to the Glock in my lap. Not yet, the first shot cracked the silence. I didn't look, I didn't aim, I just trusted the math. 1 bullet, 1 ghost, 4 left. The radio crackled like was choking on fade. I pressed harder on the gas. Tires screech, sparks dance. The tunnel lit up in hellish pink and green. I heard shouts behind, desperate, angry, familiar. One voice said, "You owe me." I fired again, left window. The second ghost collapsed in blur. Wind pushed smoke into my mouth. I tasted my own history. They were closing in. A third shot snapped through the mirror. Glass exploded. 1 bike vanished into light. 2 bullets left. 1 grudge too many. You're almost done, Raymond. No such thing, I said. This was an escape, this was a reckoning. The 4th shot rang in harmony with the engine scream. Metal met metal, someone behind me veered off. I didn't celebrate. There's no victory in vengeance, just silence, and I still had 1 shot left. The one I'd saved since everything began. He pulled beside me in a black SUV, window down, eyes locked, the same eyes that left. Luke could've died. He smiled like he had time, I didn't. 1 hand on the wheel, 1 on fate. I raised the clock and let the 5th echo rip through the neon. The glass cracked, his face vanished in spray. The tunnel swallowed the sound. 5 ghosts, 5 bullets, 1 survivor, but not clean. Never clean. I left the tunnel slow. The city looked different, empty and not quiet, just tired. My reflection in the window was smeared with blood and breath. I parked in a dead zone. No sirens, no calls, just me and the sound of a barrel cooling down. 5 shots, each one carried a memory. Each one bought another day, but some deaths don't end when the gun cools. Some just reload. I counted them again. 1 for the first betrayal, 1 for Luca, 1 for the mirror, 1 for the past, 1 for him. It should have been enough, but the shaking in my hands told a different story. I wasn't done, just deeper, like driving through fog with no headlights. Like the tunnel never ends, it just changes shape. The city doesn't sleep, it reloads. I heard footsteps even when I was alone. Echoes of deals, sirens breathing. I shouldn't remember. I dropped the clock into the river that night. Watched it sink like guilt with weight, but the tunnel stayed behind my eyes. Neon in my dreams, I've gotten under every pillow, even when I'm clean. There's no safety off in this life. Just reload and relive. 5 shots. That's all it took to erase everything and remind me who I am. Not a hero, not a criminal, just a man driving through stories others don't survive. The tunnel didn't end. It's still out there, waiting. And like them, I hear tires in the distance, engines calling like old friends. I reach for nothing, but the grip's still there. Raymond doesn't rest.